Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the C6 Garage. Just walking around here. I'm going to talk about a few little things that happened over the weekend, some wonderful stuff. Got back from my road trip, which was successful. I headed out about 5 hours down the road to pick up a LS3 block because, well, I live in Canada and everything is few and far between. I got an almost complete LS3 block for $1,000, which is almost impossible to find up here. So I'm happy. It's phenomenal. Here's the guy right there. She's a beaut. I think the only problem with it was the guy who was running it didn't delete the DOD, and then he ended up having some oil starvation. Down at the bottom, connecting rod number 3 spun a bearing. Aside from that, no real other damage, which doesn't matter because I'm ripping off the whole rotating assembly and I will be stuffing in something else. I have already gone ahead and ordered the pistons that I want in this thing. So if you've ever watched any of my videos, you would see that the most popular video is how to put LT heads on an LS block. I do believe I was the first one to successfully do it. I'm not going to say that for 100% certainty, but if not the first, one of the first to get it working. And I know that for beyond a certainty that I'm the first one to actually put LT heads on an LS block and supercharge the whole application. So that's a first, definitely. Anyways, that being said, there's the old girl right there. And the plan is, this is a 6-liter iron block. I'm pulling this out because I really, really want to go to Holley LS Fest this year. And this thing holds a ton of heat. And I wanted an aluminum block, and I finally found my aluminum block, and I'm super stoked about it. So here's the plan. I'm going to get some diamond pistons to stuff in this thing. The 4-inch crank is going to go in this thing. And the video to look out for will be me completely tearing down the engine that's in the Camaro and rebuilding the LS3 into a 415 stroker with LT heads, with the LT4 supercharger on it. So I know in my previous videos I just kind of talk about how it's done. This will be a complete video of the breakdown and put together. So anybody who had any other questions, I will be explaining in the video exactly what I did, exactly how it goes together, all the modifications. So that should be interesting, and stay tuned for that. It'll definitely be fun and good. So, like I said, going to be building the LS3 block very shortly. Pistons are on order. The truck will be on hold just for a little bit. I'm going to roll this thing out probably today or tomorrow. I went to pick up my lift on the way back from picking up my LS3 engine, so we're probably going to try and install the lift in here this week so I can get these trucks, these cars off the ground and not be rolling around on my back like a caveman because it's driving me absolutely insane. Going to work on my buddy's 6.0 here. It's the truck version of an LS2, I think. I forget the designation number. Anyways, got a DOD, delete that, do a bunch of stuff. Try and get some new cam bearings in, maybe new cam, bunch of stuff. I got an aluminum 5.3 coming in here today or tomorrow. Got to tear that down. So pretty busy. A lot of little projects going on, but it'll be fun. Before I go, I was actually walking around here and I realized that I never made a video or a review about the new display I got in my car. Now, I was going to make a separate video, but it would only be a couple seconds, so I figured I'd just throw it in here and whoever wants to see it can see it and skip and fast forward and whatever. But we'll hop in the car. I'll show you what it is. It's a fantastic little gizmo, and I absolutely love it. All right, so just booting up right now. As you can see, it literally fits so perfect in my Camaro. It's an amazing piece of hardware. I absolutely love it. Sorry if the camera's a little blurry, but I mean, it fits in there perfect. Holley, I think, really hit the nail on the head with this one. Like I said before, I had the 5-inch display that came out, I think, like a year ago or 2 years ago, and I absolutely hated it. For the amount of money I spent on it, it was just not worth it. I couldn't believe, like, I picked this thing up on special around Christmas time, and the difference between this and the 5-inch display is astronomical. Like, every single thing on, like, you can change the pages and, you know, whatever you want, and you're not just limited to this design. You can move things around, you can do whatever you want. So this is one of the preset screens, but I customized it, and it used to be RPM here, and I don't remember something up here, and I changed it. I put boost here, and this is engine RPM, and engine RPM's here, and I went out and bought the GPS module for this thing. I think it was like $70, but I didn't really care. I wanted it. So now I have GPS speed. Well worth the money. I think I ended up in the end spending an extra $250 on this whole system compared to the 5-inch display. And not to be mean to Holley, they produce good stuff, but man, don't waste your money on that 5-inch display. It's cute and it's convenient and it's small and you can mount it on your window, but if you're serious about it, spend the extra bucks and get this thing. It is just an absolute dream to deal with, and it comes with a template, and you just put the template on whatever you want, drill the holes, the thing bolts right into place absolutely perfectly. Installation was a breeze. It's nothing different than any other display. You just plug it right into the ECU, do a couple things, and that's it. It's a phenomenal piece of hardware. I recommend it to anybody who wants to upgrade. Don't waste your time with anything less than the 7-inch. I think there's a 6.86, which is a nice digital dash too. But the 5-inch, don't waste your money. It's horrible. So aside from that, I guess I really don't have much more to talk about today. Just that little review and my successful road trip that I had. And hopefully you guys keep an eye out for that coming engine build that will be in the next few weeks, maybe in a month, depending. Hopefully right in the middle of moving into this garage and moving into the new house. So a lot of things going on. Going to keep working on the C10, try and get the transmission in, and go through all the Holley EFI stuff and try and show you guys some of my tuning knowledge, because live in Canada, no tuners anywhere, so got to do everything myself. But yeah, stay tuned, and we'll go with that. You guys have a great day.